Now let's look at a problem. Let's say we have a function provided that is f of x is equal to 3x plus 9. Now what is the inverse function of this one? F of minus 1 x. That's inverse function. Now to solve this kind of problem, what we do is, instead of f of x, we can also write it as y is equal to 3x plus 9. And here if we switch y with x and solve for y, then we will get the inverse function. Now let's go ahead and switch it. So this is going to be x, and then this is going to be 3y plus 9. Then we have to solve for the y. So if we solve for y, this is going to be x minus 9 is equal to 3y. Therefore y is going to be equal to x minus 9 divided by 3, and that's our inverse function. F of minus 1 of x is going to be equal to x minus 9 divided by 3. Now let's look at another question. Let's say we have something like, they have provided a function like f of x is equal to, let's write with a different color. F of x is equal to x squared minus 4. This is the given function, and the question is asking us to find out inverse function of this f of minus 1 of x. Again, the same process. First we write this one in terms of y is equal to x squared minus 4. Then we replace y with x and then x with y. So this y become x, and then x becomes y squared minus 4, and then we solve for y. So this is going to become x plus 4, because we are bringing the other side of the equation, and then this y square. Therefore y is square root of x plus 4. And when we put a square root, because this is like we are square rooting both sides, so we have to put a plus minus in front. So the f of minus 1 of x is equal to plus or minus square root of x plus 4. Let's do some more problems. I'm going to erase the whole thing. Let's say we have a function provided like this. F of x is equal to cube root of 3x plus 8. And the question here is asking us to find out the inverse function, f of minus 1 of x. Now again we have to do the same thing. We write this one in terms of y, then 3x plus 8. Then we replace the y with x and x with y. So this is going to be x is equal to cube root of 3y plus 8. Then we solve for y. Now to get rid of cube root, we have to cube both sides. So if we cube both sides, this x become x cubed, and then if I cube here, like we are cubing both sides, cubing this side, so cube root and cube cancels each other. Therefore we will get 3y plus 8. Now we are interested in y, so we bring the 8 to the other side. So that's going to give us x cubed minus 8 is equal to 3y. Therefore y is equal to x cubed minus 8 divided by 3, and that's our inverse function, x. Okay, let me double check this. Okay, here we have x power 3 minus 8 divided by 3. Yes, so that's right, x cubed minus 8 divided by 3. Okay, that's our inverse function. Now let's look at another question. Let's say a question is, okay, let me remove this one so we can deal with a new page. Okay, remove the whole thing. Let's say we have a question like this. Let's say there are two functions provided. F of x is equal to 3x plus 9, and also there's another function provided, g of x is equal to x minus 9 over 3, and the question is asking prove these two functions are inverse of each other. Now in order to be inverse of each other, what has to happen is f of g of x should be equal to g of f of x. If both of these are equal value, then this is these two are inverse to each other. Now how can we do that? We can do one by one. Let's find out f of g of x first. So f of g of x is equal to, what we have to do is f of g of x function, that is x minus 9 over 3, we plug it right here, x minus 9 over 3, and then we bring it in this equation 3x plus 9, and we plug, instead of x we plug this value. So 3 times, instead of x I put this x minus 9 over 3, 9 over 3, and then plus 9. Let's go and simplify. 3 cancel, and we get x minus 9 plus 9, and minus 9 plus 9 cancels each other, therefore x. So the answer we are getting for f of g of x is x. Now let's try g of f of x. G of f of x. Now we know that f of x is 3x plus 9, so we can put g of 3x plus 9, and then we bring it to this equation right here and plug this 3x plus 9 instead of x. So this is going to be 3x plus 9 in the bracket, then minus 9, and then over 3. So since this is just a subtraction, we don't need this bracket. So from this one we can see that plus 9 minus 9 cancels each other, and we are ending up with 3x over 3. 3 cancels, we are getting x. Therefore you can see it's satisfying this condition, f of g of x is equal to g of f of x. Therefore we can say these two functions are inverse to each other. This is the inverse function, like you can say inverse, these are inverse functions, they inverse to each other. And that's it for this video guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next video.